Check it out, Casper!
Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Casper here, and welcome to a little introduction to LEGO Dimensions, the newest entry in the Toys to Life category, like Amiibo, Skylanders, and that sort of thing. In this video I'm going to look at the starter pack which you need to play the game at all. I've also got the Portal level pack. I won't actually be playing it in this video, just introducing you to what it is, and I will be doing a full Let's Play on the Portal pack, so if you do want to do that, stick around. And once I've done the unboxing, I will show a little bit of gameplay, talk about my first impressions. If you don't care about the unboxing, there is a timestamp on the screen right now that will let you skip straight to the gameplay, but other than that, let's take a look at what's in the box. So in the box itself, which you can see here, we've got everything kindly listed on the side. So that top bit is the pad that actually plugs into the Wii U, does all the magic stuff. Obviously we've got the game disc. All those bits and pieces next to it are what turn the pad into what you can see there, the portal. As far as I'm aware, those bits aren't actually needed for it to work, but I will confirm that once we put it all together. And then we've also got Wildstyle, Batmobile, Gandalf, and apparently more important than everything else is Batman. We're also going to be looking at this Portal level pack that you can see here, which has got Sentry Turret, Shell, and a Companion Cube. There's not a lot else actually in this box, but what is important that each of those characters actually create something in game when you scan on the portal. So we are going to take a look at that. So I am going to put the whole portal together now. I am going to time-lapse it, don't worry. But the first thing it tells us to do is how to build the characters, not exactly difficult. And then it goes on to tell us that we can just pop them on the portal, we don't have to build it. And then it tells us how to build the portal. So let's do that. So here it is in all its glory. Now, that actually took me about 35 minutes to make. I'm not particularly well practiced with LEGO though, so if you are well practiced, you might find that a little bit easier. I think it's worth pointing out that here is Wildstyle, for example. She's actually just a normal LEGO character. There's nothing abnormal about this character at all. But what's special is the base here. So if you look, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's actually some sort of chip or wiring, whatever it is, inside here. And it's that which is important. So technically I could play the game with just this. That would fulfill all the functions of Wildstyle. So the story here is basically that there's a bad guy. He wants to take over the world, believe it or not. You don't often see bad guys doing that. But to do that, he's basically imprisoning all the good guys and sort of working with all the bad guys from all the universes. Whilst he's trying to mess things up, Gandalf gets captured from the Lord of the Rings world, Batman ends up getting mixed up from the Batman world, and you get Wildstyle from the LEGO movie world. So if you do have a level pack like I do, you can scan in your character at any time once you actually get to start playing the game. So you can see here I scan in Shell from Portal, and I can play as her now just like I can any of the other three main characters. You've also got the Batmobile, which for whatever reason doesn't have an instruction booklet. The only instruction booklet available is what you see in game here. And this is what you end up with. Really small Batmobile, which is actually built on the same principle as the characters. It's just this little pad on the bottom. You can take this off and it does wheel around quite nicely like a normal LEGO figure, but it is really small. Just grab Batman. As you can see, compared to Batman, he's not going to actually ride in this. I thought it would be like a full-size vehicle, especially for what I paid for it. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I probably wasn't going to play with the figures anyway, but just for your reference, it's not a lot bigger, really, than a character. I guess maybe it was too technically difficult, or for whatever reason they decided not to, but your cutscenes don't show all the characters that you've got scanned in. So you can see here in this cutscene, it's just the three main characters. They don't have Shell in there. I mean, it's a little bit disappointing, a little bit unimmersive, but it's not the end of the world at all. The gameplay is really just classic LEGO game gameplay. It's very much like LEGO Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, whatever LEGO game you've played, you'd be quite familiar with the concepts here. Of course, what you do have in this game is the really cool mixing up of all the franchises. So right now, I'm driving around in a Batmobile in the land of Oz with Wildstyle, Gandalf, and Shell from Portal. So that is the appeal of this game. All your favourite franchises together, and you can pick the level packs and the characters that are interesting to you. One thing I have noticed in this first mission, I have completed the entirety of this first mission, is that it's very much trying to get you to swap characters a lot more than in the other LEGO games I've played. So for example, this bit here near the end of the mission, I've got to do something as Wild Style, which then lets me do something as Batman, and then I've got to do something as Batman, which lets me do something as Gandalf. It's a little bit annoying, especially with Wild Style, because you have to physically move her on your gamepad, so, you know, it depends on what your room arrangement is like, but my Wii is actually quite far away from where I sit, so I've got to like get up and move her. Oh no, gamer's got to stand up, end of the world, but you know what I mean, it's sort of like an inconvenience. It's not as easy as pressing the button on your gamepad. Another thing that I wasn't really that keen on was that very early on, and this is, you know, about half an hour, less than half an hour into the actual gameplay here, it's introducing me to characters and things that I can only do if I have bought extra level packs. So I can't do this little bit here because I need the character that it's telling me that I need in order to do it, and I can't get that character. I've got to pay for that character, and I've already spent £100 just to play this Portal level pack. So you can see that there's a lot of money to be spent in this game. As with most LEGO games, a lot of it is based around the sort of humour of the cutscenes and the things that they say. And believe me, I'm about an hour in, and I'm already tired of Gandalf saying, "You shall not pass." Yes, it's a very funny quote. Yes, it's funny in random situations, but when he's saying it like once every 5 minutes, it's going to wear on you. I get it, Gandalf. They can't pass. So once you do complete this first area, which is the Land of Oz, you can finally now go into this hub world where you can access all your level packs. So for me, I've only got Shell and the rest of the Portal pack, so you see if I can go up here and I can access the Portal world once I can find it. I thought it would be pretty obvious when I spotted it. Yes, it was pretty obvious. So yes, the Portal pack that I'm primarily interested in, which is why pretty much the only reason I bought this game. So if you are interested in watching all of that, stay tuned over the next couple of days, because I will be putting up a full Let's Play of that. I don't know how long the pack takes. It could be one video, it could be 10 videos, so we'll see. But if you're watching this anytime after the day that this goes out, there might be a link on the screen right now to that. And if that isn't the case and you do want to see it in the future, there's a subscribe button and you'll get alerted as soon as I put the videos up. If you've got any questions about this game or any other sort of video bits you want to see about it, let me know. I mean, I got the whole set here. I can show you anything you want to see. But other than that, I'll just be playing it through, and if I think of something that's worth showing, I will show you. Anyway, guys, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in the Portal pack playthrough.